Whoa, what? Montreal, the pit lane line is actually a little bit earlier than you think it is, huh? Because I just went
I
in.
was just saying, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard someone mention that. Oh, that's a serious thing right there.
Okay, what happened to the pit lane?
The line that you see on the ground, that's not the actual line. It's before that. So as you reach near the pit wall, just get on the brakes. Don't even try to go fast through there.
Qualifying.
15 minutes. Also, let's be aware, at the start of qualifying, I think the track will be at lower grip, so don't try to push too hard in the first 2 or 3 laps.
Hi.
At the start of each session, I think the track is at 95% grip. So right now we're at 100, but when it switches over to quali, it might drop.
FPS were they getting on this? Half a man off the
What's up, bro?
What's up?
I was trying to make it today, but I still have work though, so.
Yeah, my FPS kind of low as well.
It's again like 17 now passing the pit lane. And then I go up to 90. It's still kind of low.
Yeah, it's just around the pit lane area.
Like I was thinking like when the race starts might be like a real laggy.
Superior, what's up, bro?
Cool. How you doing, man?
I trying. I gotta try a thing here.
Yeah, I do some practice for like 1-2 days or something, but I still slow though. But I won't get time to race in for start the race though.
Oh, I see.
I'm now leaving work.
Okay.
We try next time though.
Yeah, no problem.
Good luck though. I will win the race for sure.
Yeah, cool, man. Safe trip home.
All right, good evening, guys, and welcome out to the second round of our Caribbean Single Make Championship here, and we are at the Sydney Motorsport Park. You can see some guys here testing the speed, the entry to the pit lane. There's a line that signifies where you must enter the pit lane at a certain speed. And we've just been informed that the line is actually a little before where it is supposed to be. So in that respect, those guys there are testing that out. All right, so here we are. Oh, just trying to get. I think I've got the wrong filter on here. Let me just make a quick switch around. See where that is. Maybe it'll feel better with this one. It does seem a little better. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. It's a packed server tonight. We even had extra guys here tonight that unfortunately missed the sign up process, and because of that we obviously just cannot take someone already in registered here for the event, for the championship rather, and replace replace them with these guys. So it's unfortunate, but we had to say no. We had to turn those guys down. But they know now. They've actually know that if they want to, they must indicate to us prior to the beginning of the championship that they reserve their spots here. Even if you miss a couple of races, that's okay. To reserve your spot with us, we'll definitely keep that on file. Anyway, so we are ready here. Just finished with the free practice session. Qualifying is live. This is your qualifying session. It is live. And the guys are now going to exit pit lane here. First one out is Dominic Charles, followed by Michael Paisley, Cale Vaden-Roper. Marlon Young is back with us after a hiatus, as well as Sharon Lee. Javon Edie is here. Jaden Harrison is here as well. Mikkel Charles, a newcomer coming in from seeing what we had going on there in the first round. He's no relation to Dominic Charles, but they are both from Trinidad and Tobago. And we've got Christian Rajnath, Raul Pertab now joining us. You might have known Raul from our Amsoil series. He's back with us here for this championship, followed by Michelle Wallace. Antonio Campbell is back again. Stephen Pommels, Javon Taylor, Joshua Brady, who just left pit lane right there. Donmar Scott, and Tavar Clark. And then you've got myself, Stefan Gadji, here as your commentator and race director for today, and Ridwan Aziz, who is not only the race steward but as well as the pace car driver. All right, so as we await the first set of guys to come around here, you can see some guys here. And that's a nice little gimmick there set by the modders of this car. And first one to put on time there is Dominic Charles. He comes across the screen now, followed by Michael Paisley and Cale Vaden-Roper. These are not representations of fast laps just yet. And we'll follow Dominic Charles now as he makes his way around Sydney Motorsport Park here to see if he'll get a faster one this time around. Pretty sure he will, but I'm telling you right now, those are not times that are representing fast laps out here at Sydney Motorsport Park in the Porsche 911 GT3 992 Cup cars, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, he's got someone ahead of him there. He's going to collide with that person. It was Javon Taylor. And we finally got the liveries here on the cars. So these are all custom-made liveries here for the championship. And they are assigned to every driver here that has been signed up with us. And yeah, and they've got their names and everything on the car, man. It's pretty nice. Welcome along there, Kyle Toon, to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, so as I was saying, the liveries here, and take note of what's under the rear wing of these cars, man. It's gonna be some catchphrases or little wordings that some might be known to some here in the Caribbean. Oh, we got some guys coming together at the end of pit lane there. And as you can see, Michael Paisley for the moment takes top spot here with a 128.712, ladies and gentlemen. And against the car audio, oh, who's that stop there on the track? It's Marlon Young. He gets going again here, Marlon. Oh, it's a nice looking livery here for Team X-Play. Oh, he's going to bring it off track. Seems like he's having some mechanical issues there. Yeah, I'm just going to ask you guys to let me know how my mic level is against the cars here in stream. Thank you very much. As we follow Kavana Matthews there, here's Michael Paisley coming around the circuit now. This is turn 60. Yes, my turn names are back finally. Didn't have them in the last round. Oh, but Michael seems as though he's setting himself up here for a flyer as he comes around the penultimate turn. But it's Michael Charles that goes second fastest there with a 130 to his name. Thanks a lot, guys, informing me about the mic volume. Let's look at Michael Paisley now as he comes around, goes here on sector 1. What will be his sector 1 time? He locks up that tire going into turn 2. Not good for the time here. And you can see a lot of smoke here coming out from the tires. And someone's requesting that we turn up the engine a bit more, and when I do so, just let me know if you guys can still hear me, because these Porsches are loud, man. Alright, you can see him exiting sector 2 there. He's down by 8/100ths of a second. Nice wide turn there for turn 18. Gets back on the power here and goes down the front straightaway. Michael Charles there with an even faster time, and Michael Paisley is going to send it into pit lane. Locking up those tires there before he comes across now invisible pit lane line, as we've just figured out here. I did not get to test that extent, but these guys here have been testing all weekend. I think you just saw the Toyota Hilux there. I'm gonna leave that for later. Not gonna reveal that just yet for you guys. Michael Charles here, new combatant to CSRO, sits currently in P2. Youngster coming out from Trinidad and Tobago, and you can see his Porsche is liveried to suggest that. Dominic Charles goes second fastest with a 128.8. What is going on? What is going on with Dominic? Has he lost his pace? Why is Michael on top of the timing sheet here? I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. But this is gonna be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. As I take a sip of water, I can feel my throat's already getting dry. Ooh. Michael here running it wide on the exit of the penultimate turn, and he's going to take that into pit lane. They're all going to have to test now where that pit lane line is. Dominic Charles still not fast through sector 1, but you can see he has traffic ahead of him. And he's going to run that on there and let that person go on by. Looking back, Sean Lee just exited pit lane, so he's going out here now. As Sean Lee comes across the line here now, he's going to begin a fast one, so we're going to stick with Sean. In the meantime, we've seen some other guys climb up the ladder here. It's Marlon Young puts himself into 3rd position here. Kelvin and Roper goes into 5th, and Rob Pertab is now in 6th position. Well, we're following around Sean Lee at the moment. He locks up there heading into turn 2. And he's bettering himself here coming out of sector 1. He's almost 2/10 down, or I should say up on his fastest time through there. So he's on a personal best now, Sean Lee. You can see his rear ring has financial mistake there written on it. Getting in one of these cars and going racing probably definitely is, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, but he's in almost a second down there through sector 2, and he's gonna lose it some more. Ooh, almost getting collected there was Cale Vaden Roper. But qualifying is definitely on the way, guys. Looking back at the top of the field here, Dominic Charles is doing better in sector 2, and he's only 8/100ths of a second down from Michael Paisley. Dominic Charles comes across the line now, heads into that first position with a 3/10 deficit there, being handed down to Michael Paisley. Where is Michael on the lap? He comes across the line now to begin a fast one. So we're going to stick with Michael here, the Jamaican. And let's see what the back of his oh, he's making a mistake here into turn 2. And he's going to cancel that lap, but it's move swift at the back of his wing there. Marlon Young, welcome to Mucka Mucka. Or that's how we say it in Guyana, but it's Mako Mako. It's a very popular song right now. If you go look on YouTube, sung by the local Guyanese artist C. Kush. Welcome to Mucka Mucka. There's a video out now for it. Shows you the beauty of Guyana's interior locations, in particular the actual destination Mucka Mucka, which I am very familiar with. Marlon Young sporting that on his rear wing here as he goes into turn 4. He's up on his best time here through sector 1. So is Michael Paisley in trouble? Sorry, I can't get wider shots here for you on with the cameras, because that's just how this the cameras on the track are set. Remember, this layout for this track is actually used for the World Time Attack Championship, or series rather, and usually they just focus on one car at a time, so that's why the camera was done in this way. Focus on just one car. But here comes Marlon Young. He's down on his second sector time here, but can he improve on his previous time? He sure does, but it's not enough to put him in. Oh, look at it. Michael Charles goes even faster there and takes that third spot away from Marlon Young. So now Marlon is on the back foot. Looking at Cale Vaden Roper here. It says that he's on an outlap, so we're going to stick with him, see if he can better himself out of turn position 5. Oh man, look at it. Qualifying is almost over. Where did the time go? 15 minutes. Almost done here at Sydney Motorsport Park. And Kill Vader Roper is definitely trying to finesse this car, as is written on it, the rear wing there of this Porsche comes across the line and cannot go faster here. Looking back at Ropotab, he's got some issues here in 6th position. Takes himself back in the pit lane. Looking back at Sean Lee, now sits in 7th. Cannot improve here in Sector 1. Looking at Donmar Scott now. And that's it. Qualifying is over, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever's on a fast lap now, that is it for them. When they come across the line, they will be given the checkered flag here. And then we go racing for 45 minutes. It's a mandatory pit stop race. Donmar Scott is bettering himself here in Sector 1. Signified by the green shown there, S1 at the top of your screen. Looking for that Sector 2 time. He's up once more. And it's by 0.6 of a second as well. Comes across the line now, Donmar Scott. Where does he place this Porsche? And it's in 3rd position. What a stonking lap there from the Jamaican. Well done to him. He's back in pit lane. Michael Paisley, unfortunately, can't get it done here. Sits in 2nd position. Marlon Young goes back into pit lane. Cale Vader Roper says he's on an outlap here and already been given a checkered flag. So that's it. Everyone been able to put in a fast lap, and it stands there. Dominic Charles at the top of the list now.
Qualifying with a fall sessions. Crazy.
What?
My fastest lap.
Can't see that
on
just
the
yet.
last lap qualifying. I'll put up all the sessions, yo.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pass man. Where's that one, man?
I tell you, boy.
I was going on a last lap and they reached the line a little too late and I'm not shut up my lap.
Jeez,
What's up to? It's fine.
You'll get there anyways.
Alright guys, good qualifying. Be prepared, we head into the race now. 45 minutes. Just remember that it's a mandatory pit stop. You must change your tires. You must change your tires. What the? Who's the?
So it's a good one, yo.
Someone's exploring the. Okay, let's just hope you don't get in trouble for being at the back there, guy. Alright, and here it is. We are about to go racing, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, bro. You too.
And I'm just going to get the drone here in position. Just remember, this is a rolling start, ladies and gentlemen. And you'll be shortly introduced to our... As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do that right now. So here we are. We have the livery here done for our official pace car here for the series, and looking very nicely done here, done by Christian Rajnath, in-house designed by him and implemented by him. You can see the country flags there being shown on the car, representative of the series. And let me introduce you to something known to the Caribbean. It's a Land Cruiser, and it's our pace car for today, driven by none other than Guyanese. Don't worry with that flag there, he's a Guyanese. Redwan Aziz, ladies and gentlemen, and this will be our pace car for today. If you are from the Caribbean, this is definitely something that is seen regularly throughout the Caribbean. And oh, here we go. We're ready. We're ready, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get it going here. All right, just remember, guys, no one move at the end of the countdown. You will let the pace car by, you will let the pace car come by, and then you will follow him on. All right, no one move when the lights says green. Oh man, look at this grid. Look at how beautiful this grid is. All the different colors. I feel real Caribbean looking at this grid, trust me. All these beautiful colors on the screen here. And just remember, if you are staying abreast here with our news articles, our new news column, you will know that this is our first night race for the series. And so it's actually, you can see the timer there, the clock at the bottom right here and at the screen. It says that it's now 1:05. Race would have started there at 12. And then we will go into a 6-hour race here within the 45 minutes that we go racing. And within that 6 hours, of course, you do the math, we're going to take us to 7 p.m. here at Sydney Motorsport Park. All right, come on by their pace car. Ridwan Aziz now is going to come on by, and he's going to put 50 kilometers on clock here. 50 kilometers on clock, Ridwan Aziz, and the cars then will follow you now. Keep your tires warm, guys. Keep your tires warm. Remember who you're next to. Just remember who you're next to. sound very beautiful. You can hear the backfiring there coming out of those exhausts, man. It's almost as if you're at a real event, in it? Remember, the use of that horn during the race session is prohibited. The use of that horn during the race session is prohibited.
Not allowed.
I'm going to allow for Ridwan Aziz to get ahead. Allow for Ridwan Aziz to get ahead. Dominic Charles, give me 50 on the clock. Ridwan, pull away, pull away, pull away. You're now under the starter's orders. Green light, green light, green light. Go, 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 go. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. This is a lengthy one into turn one. I'm pretty sure we might have some issues here, guys. Dominic Charles gets into turn one. Look at it. Oh, man. Michael Paisley losing a big time. He's now back into second position. Donmar puts that car up into second, sorry. And Paisley now looking at fourth position. Michael Charles up on the inside. Now he's on the outside. They've managed to keep it still together here. I see some guys being shuffled down the order. Sean Lee now all the way back into 18th. Javon Eddy here with an issue, followed by Harrison, but they do get going again. And it's race on as per normal here. Just look at how fast these guys are pulling away now. Michael Charles here on a move. Donmar Sturcutt with an issue here. And he's now been relegated into fourth position, is it? Yes, it is. Raul Patab, meanwhile, making a move there. Kilvane and Roper into the braking zone. He outbrakes himself, Brawl. Oh, someone has spun. It's Kilvane and Roper now. And he's going to find himself all the way in the back of the grid. He's trying to get back, but he can't just get back on track so soon. He's still spinning around. Looking back at the front here, Michael Paisley is now 2 seconds away from Dominic Charles, but Donmar Scott here fighting with Mikhail. Down the front straight away they come. Having a look on the inside, but it cannot be done there from Donmar Scott. And there's a line of cars here, Marlon Young, that is behind of. In 7th position. He's following Stephen Pummels here, and then he's got Guyanese Raw Patab ahead of him. Wallace with an issue. Oh, he's having a fight here with Tavar. Tavar runs it wide. Now he's back into 15th, Tavar. Looking up back to field here now. Donmar Scott is pressuring Mikhail. And the Jamaican is having a look on the inside. He fancies putting his car there, but a shot from Mikhail. He's pressuring the Trinidadian here, the Jamaican Donmar Scott. And he's looking for an opportunity where to put this car up here into 3rd position. Mikhail doing really well to hold on though under pressure. Oh, and he runs it wide, Mikhail. He goes on the grass and he's definitely going to lose some time there. Donmar making sure he puts that car really wide from him and does get by. He goes into 3rd position now, the Jamaican. Looking back, Pommels is closing the gap, is he? No, he's got Marlon Young that's closing the gap. So Raw Patab with an issue sees himself back in 9th now. Oh, he slides out there, Stephen Pommels. It wasn't the pressure, I'm not sure. But he's touched the wall now, he's back in the 10th position. Marlon Young goes up into 5th now. And he's dragging Antonio Campbell along with him. Mikkel Charles is losing that touch there with Donmar. Donmar's pace is more superior. He might have run it wide there, Donmar, so he's going to lose some time, is he? No, he does not. He's actually opening that gap now to Mikkel. Matthews seeing Sean Lee go by here. Matthews with an issue now. And Sean Lee definitely on the move here as he's got Pommels ahead of him. Pommels already suffering already in that turn. I'm not sure what turn it was, but he had that issue. They go down the front straight away now. Sean Lee's got a good run on him. He's put his car in the slipstream here. Will he pull out? He pulls out here into turn 1. Is it enough for him to get by? Yes, it is. Sean Lee up into the points here at 10th position. Looking ahead, Campbell is closing the gap now to Marlon Young. But Sean Lee has got his work cut out for him still. Can he open that gap? It seems as though he is. Now 7th, 10th separating himself from Stephen Pommels. Antonio just losing it just a bit here. He's back in second now. Oh, Christian Rajnath gets by Raw Patab there with an issue. So Guyanese versus Guyanese here. He gets up into 8th position, Christian Rajnath. Sean Lee on the move now. He's got Raw Patab in his crosshairs. We ride now with the Guyanese. And the pit lane is open. Raw Patab with an issue here. He's brought the car up alongside him. Does he get by? Raw Patab goes into the pit lane. So Sean Lee up into 9th now as Patab takes his pit stop. Dominic Charles is just getting away here from Michael Paisley. Now he's got some 4 seconds to play with. The leader of this race. Marlon Young seemingly closing the gap to Mikkel now. Mikkel runs that just a bit wide, more than he'd like. Marlon Young seeking to capitalize on it. He's seeing him. He's closing that gap. Let's ride on board. This long straight here where he can get in behind that car and take advantage of the slipstream effect. And he does. He's down 2/10 now. As Pommels, I think, is now in the pits. I'm seeing Pommels lose some time here. Or maybe it's just the timing sheet having a little weirdness going on with it. Everyone's basically spreading out, but Antonio Campbell is sticking with Marlon Young here as Marlon is hunting down for that 4th spot. Mikel is still sticking close by with Donmar as well. Donmar running it wide. And you can see Marlon Young even closer now to them. And in the rearview mirrors, Antonio Campbell. This is a four-way fight here for third position. Mikel locks up under pressure here now into turn 17. Runs it way too wide there, Marlon Young. He's gonna lose some time now to Antonio Campbell. Riding with Antonio now. Best seat in the house here for this fight. Having a look on the inside, Antonio. Letting Marlon know he's there. Oh, he would have definitely overshot that one. He saw that one coming, Antonio, and he had to correct it. He's lost some time there now. But let's ride back with Marlon Young. Donmar Scott with a mistake. He runs that way too wide. Now Mikel is even closer to him. Oh, he runs that wide again on the braking. Mikel Charles is now right up under that car. But it seems as though that's the right line for Donmar. He's actually pulling away after. Oh, Antonio making best of his move. No, Donmar Scott loses it out of third position. Now he's all the way back into sixth. Mikel being gifted that one right there. And as we ride now with Marlon Young, he's got Antonio breathing down his neck as well. Christian Rajnot has an issue. Sean Lee gets up into 8th position. Oh, it's 3 wide. Christian Rajnot on the grass. What in the world am I looking at right now? This fight, Joshua Brady on the break and gets alongside Christian Rajnot into turn 2. Can he make it stick here, Joshua? This fight is epic, ladies and gentlemen. Out of turn 3. Joshua stays ahead for just a moment as Christian is back on the inside now. Great sportsmanship here between the two of them, but it seems as though Christian might lose it here to Joshua. Joshua trying to close the door and comes in contact with Christian now. So Christian will be relegated now to 10th position. Stephen Pummels goes by. That was some of the best racing I've seen in a while, ladies and gentlemen. 3 wide coming out of front straight away, one of them being pushed on the grass. Epic stuff, man, as we look forward now. Marlon Young is definitely pressuring this youngster in Mikel Charles. 6 feet apart cannot help him. Marlon Young sets his car up on the inside. Into turn 1 they go. Mikel giving him the route he needs to race here. But Marlon just cannot get that car alongside him. Epic stuff here at Sydney Motorsport Park. Antonio Campbell even closer now. Michelle Wallace has been given a cut track penalty. The second one here now, cut track warning from race light direction. But Marlon seems as though he's susceptible to the pressure here now that he's facing from Antonio Campbell. He's losing pace to Mikel. Oh, he almost comes in contact there. Antonio Campbell runs this wide here to try and get a better exit. Is Antonio. But it does not work out for him. Marlon's just a better there with traction through that turn. Dominic sets a fastest lap here of a 128.534. Marlon Young running it way too wide, and it seems as though Antonio making the same mistake. He's going to run it wide onto the penultimate turn as Antonio Campbell, and he's definitely lost a lot of time here. Now to Marlon Young. Donmar is back on the charge. He sees Antonio. Looking back, Michelle Wallace has got Kavana Matthews in his sights. It's a three-way battle here. Donmar Scott goes up into 5th position here. Antonio with a huge lock up into turn 2. Sets him aside here now. He's back into 6th position. Look at though, Sean Lee, Mr. Consistent here for today, has got his sights on 6th position now. Didn't do so well here in qualifying, but the Guyanese is setting himself a goal and he's going for it. Definitely Antonio might be ailing from that incident. And Sean, as gentle as can be on the throttle there, out of turn 15. Look at where Antonio's losing it here against Sean Lee. And it looks as if Antonio's going to go into the pit lane. Yes, he is. So Sean Lee up into 6th position now. 15 minutes left on the clock there for the pit window to remain open. Let's see who has not taken a pit stop. So far we've got Dominic Charles there, hasn't taken a pit stop. I think Michael Paisley would have not taken a pit stop as well. Antonio Campbell, Jaden Harrison, Javon Taylor, as well as Raw Pertab taking pit stops. Christian Rajnath with a pit stop as well. I think that Michael Paisley pit stop is a glitch here. Now, obviously, we did not see these guys take 2 pit stops as well. And Sean Lee, as the sun is setting here. Marlon Young with an issue, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to have to watch himself. He tries to correct it. And Sean Lee gets up into 5th position. Donmar Scott goes back into 4th. Pommel sees Marlon Young now. Michelle Wallace with an issue as well. Kavana Matthews gets up into the points. Michelle losing out there. Michael Charles with a fastest lap of the race for him. 1:36.50 on the clock. Sean Lee though, just sticking the guns here. Sticking with the guns here at Sydney Motorsport Park, up into 5th position now. Marlon Young with that heavy incident. Sees Stephen Pommel's now breathing down his neck. And Joshua Brady is taking the fight to Christian Rajnath. Oh, he had a mistake there, Joshua, and he's going to lose some time now to Christian. Oh, he's got to correct that. How did he manage to hold on? Joshua Brady coming out of turn 4 there. He almost lost the rear end. And that's that fight for now. Kavana Matthews sees this going on here. And it seems as though we've got a blue flag and Javon Taylor. He's got to get out of the way of the leaders. Dominic Charles and Michael Paisley pits. Michael trying to mimic here as he gets into his pit box here. Dominic Charles behind him. As well in pit lane is Javon Edie, I think. Dominic Charles does get going again. What about Michael Paisley? Dominic Charles out on track. Michael Paisley gets going again. No, he does not. It's a lengthy pit stop here for him. Gets going again now, though. So Michael Charles here inherits first position for the while with 11.5 minutes left on the pit window to close. For the pit window to close. And Joshua Brady is challenging for the spot. He puts that car back on that rumble strip there, and it definitely does not like it. But it's an up and on the move there from Joshua Brady again with Christian Rajnaut. And they go into turn 6 almost side by side. Christian trying to give him the racing room that he deserves here, but he stays ahead. Marlon Young and Antonio Campbell with a fight here for 13th position. Marlon Young suffering even more here as the tires might be falling off. The car might be getting light here for him. And the sun is setting here at Sydney Motorsport Park. Donmar Scott goes into pit lane. Sean Lee up into second position now. Dominic Charles behind him in third has already taken his pit stop, so still to pit is Sean Lee, Michael Charles, and Joshua Brady, who's now in fifth, and Stephen Pummels, who's in sixth position here. Joshua Brady losing touch there with Christian Rajnaut. And I do believe Christian did pit, ladies and gentlemen. So Christian is looking at a good position here for him. Tavar Clark in pit lane now. Christian Rajnaut managing to stay ahead here for the time being. Dominic Charles he does not have to chase down these guys. He does not have to put pressure on these new tires that he got on here. It's a mandatory tire change. So he does not have to waste it just yet. Michael Charles pits. Sean Lee goes ahead into first position of this race, and he's going to want to make this lap count here, Sean Lee, if he's got to get ahead of Michael Charles. Dominic. Joshua Brady goes into pit lane as well. Michael Paisley is back up into fifth position now. Almost forgot that Michael scored such a magnificent run in qualifying to put his car where it is, or where it was rather, and then he lost out big time here in the opening stages of this race. So Kavana Matthews, Joshua Brady, and Machine Wallace are in pit lane as well. Michael looked like he's sliding that car right there. He's gonna pressure Stephen Pummels here. And just want to see, I think Michael did pit, Stephen did not. Still to pit is Cale Vaden Roper. Got the pressure on Stephen, but it's not for position as Stephen Pummel still has to pit. Stephen running it wild there now. Might be losing the threads on this tire here. As Dominic Charles goes ahead, where's Sean Lee? Sean Lee might be contemplating pitting now. And he's got an opportunity here to stay ahead as Christian Rajnaut goes into pit lane. Michael Paisley back into third now. Let's stay with Sean. See if Sean takes that opportunity to pit. He's got Michael Paisley 20 seconds behind him. Not quite sure how much you need here for pit lane. As they go around turn 6. Sorry, 6. Yeah, that was 6. He's into 14 now, Sean Lee. All the while he's behind Dominic Charles. He might be looking to learn some lines here and see where Dominic is faster. So it seems as though he is heading for pit lane, Sean Lee. And it's an empty pit lane here for him. Where is Michael Paisley on the lap? We run now with Michael Paisley. He's coming down that front straightaway. So Sean is going to lose some of these positions that he has gained here. Michael goes up into second position. Stephen Pummels dives into pit lane. Michael Charles will see second position once more. Sorry, third position. Sean Lee does get going now. Where will he come out? Sean Lee sees Cale Vaden-Roper go ahead of him, and he's out here in fifth position now. And I think Cale still has to pit, ladies and gentlemen. So he might see that fourth position. Marlon Young some 10 seconds away. Antonio Campbell has got Marpatop in his sights. And entering the second stint of this lap, we can see Raw has some blue flagged cars ahead of him. In the name of Javon Taylor. Oh, they come together there now. Robert Tab. And goes off track. Oh, man. Back now into 10th position. He goes Robert Tab. Unfortunate for him. That coming together with the back marker. And now he sees himself in 11th. As we look ahead, they're all spaced out at the moment. But Dominic Charles is the one that enjoys first position here with some 23 seconds in hand, ladies and gentlemen. Get Good is the name of his wing. And boy, oh boy, is that a message to these guys indeed. Unfortunate, we've seen Clark leave this race now. Michael Paisley back into second position. And he's holding on here with some 15 seconds to his name. Swift is the name of his wing there. Oh, Michael Charles going into a gear that car did not appreciate. But he's trying to keep this gap of 6 seconds here to Sean Lee. Now we're into the closing stages of pit lane and being open for the mandatory pit stop. Keep 6 feet apart there behind his car. Sean Lee can see him ahead there. And it's a 132 from Michael Charles. It's a 129.9 from Sean Lee. He's on a flyer here and he's hunting down that third position. Marlon Young sets back into 5th position here, but he's some 10 seconds away from Sean Lee. We're gonna come back to this galantuous fight, I should say, between Sean Lee, closing this gap here of 6 seconds to Michael Charles. But it's Marlon Young who sits in 5th position. He's got 10 seconds there to Sean Lee. Anything could go wrong for Sean Lee at this point in time, as we've still got around 11 minutes to go here in the race. But Marlon continues to make mistakes here around Sydney Motorsport Park. Looking back, Antonio, then, if he can keep it good and increase the pace just a bit, he can probably close this 6 seconds here to Marlon Young. And then in 7th position, we've got Christian Rajnath here. And Joshua Brady is closing the gap here now to Christian Rajnath. Oh, he's gonna lose it, Joshua. Once again, he's having all sorts of issues here. And now he's gonna, oh, what's going on? Oh, he just manages to hold on there, and now he's been given a drive-through for cutting the track. That's way too many times he's done that. And now he's gonna lose oh so much time here now, Joshua Brady. He's got 3 laps to put in that drive-through penalty, or else he's gonna be disqualified here from the event. Sad sight to see. He let Stephen Pummels go by, and that's it. Pit lane is closed. Who did not take a pit stop? I don't see anyone here that has not taken a pit stop. And now we've lost Kavana Matthews too, giving up on this fight, ladies and gentlemen, here at Sydney Motorsport Park. Joshua's going to have to serve that penalty. Looking back though, it's Jaden Harrison with the final points position here. And he's coming across Javon Taylor now, who's got a line of cars behind him coming around the lap in the name of Robert Tab, Kelvin and Roper, Dominic Charles as well, cutting himself through there, as well as Donmar Scott here in 13th. And Michelle Wallace as well coming across Taylor. So he's going to have to give himself away. But Dominic is just carving a path here. Oh, he almost comes in contact there with a back marker. And Kelvin and Roper runs it wide, Roper. Oh no, they get into contact. Dominic Charles just pushing on way too much here against Kelvin and Roper. Roper, Taylor, Edie, the leader, getting taken out here. In all that confusion, I don't think Dominic should have pushed on. He had this entire front straightaway where he could have gotten by, but he was just carving his way through there. He's lost some 10 seconds or so to Michael Paisley now, and maybe has damage. We don't know just yet. Michael Paisley is now 14 seconds away from this top spot here, being held by Dominic Charles. What a move. I don't think it was a smart move there from Dominic to try and push his car ahead there of the back markers. He's got so much time to play with to Paisley. Looking back though, Sean Lee has managed to bring that 6 seconds down to 4.5 seconds against Michael Charles. Can Michael hold on here now within the 7 minutes that are left on the clock? Stephen Pommel's with an issue now. Joshua Brady gets by again. Oh, and it's Joshua who loses his head ahead of Stephen Pommel's. And there Stephen goes into the side there of Brady. They both will lose multiple positions here. And Stephen gets going ahead now. And we can see Dominic ahead, trying to pull himself ahead of these guys as well. Stephen Pommel's trying to stay out of the way here. He does get off of the racing line. And Dominic gets on by. But Pommel's has got Brady. Oh, Partab getting attacked here by Dunmar. Scott Partab running wide. Dunmar goes into 9th. But Partab is not going to let him get away now. It says it's stock on the rear wing of that Porsche. I highly doubt it. They go down the front straightaway once more. It's 7-10 separating the two of them. Antonio Campbell with an issue here. Sees Christian Rajnath go up into 5th position now. Christian had to go off track to avoid coming together. He's been given a cut track warning. Brady in pits now. He's definitely suffered some damage from those incidents. And Partab has another issue. What is going on with his second stint here for these guys? Track temp seems to remain the same. Joshua Brady has taken his drive-through penalties back now into 14th position. .6 still between Sean Lee and Michael Charles. Nothing changed there. And Roper is definitely closing the gap here now to Raul Partab. Raul definitely losing some pace here to Cale Vaden Roper. And he's trying to cover that inside line. There's Raul Partab. But Cale following him here now is on the outside into turn 1. As he got it completed, he's losing the rear end. He runs it wide. Raul Partab mounts an attack back to take that position. He's on the inside, on the brake, and he goes. Leaves room there, Cale Vaden Roper. Good fight this. They switch back. Cale on the inside now. And Raul Partab just cannot get it done here now. Having a look on the inside once more, but no. Goes wide there, but that's well within the laws there for Cale Vaden Roper. And he's feeling the pressure now as Raul is putting it on. Cale making some mistakes here, giving Raul an opportunity to get back up into position here, but it seems as though he doesn't. Oh, look at Jaden Harrison in 8th position. Very close now to Antonio. The second stint is alive now and well. Keep your eye on Sean Lee as well against Michael Charles here. It's just 2 minutes left in the race though. Jaden Harrison fighting for the 7th position against Antonio Campbell. Let's ride with Jaden Harrison now. Antonio Campbell is doing well to hold on to this 7th position. But while they're fighting, Dunmar Scott is also looking at Jaden Harrison, gets ahead into 7th now. A much better exit out of the penultimate turn there for Jaden. Or Antonio is suffering here. As we look back, Dunmar now is fighting for that 8th position. He locks up there, Antonio Campbell. Kelvin and Roper is fighting Stephen Pummels once more for that 11th position. It's not for points, but he still wants to make it known that he can do better than that 12th he's in. Dunmar Scott losing base here now with Antonio. Meanwhile, Machine Wallace has got his sights on Dunmar's position there in 9th. Oh, it's your leader, Dominic Charles, behind them actually. Oh no! Dunmar Scott on the inside of Antonio Campbell. Does he make it stick? Antonio Campbell now in 9th. That's it. The leader is on the final lap. And this is a fight to the line. Antonio loses it there in 9th position. And he's going to lose multiple positions now. Stephen Pummels as well as Kelvin and Roper is going to get up ahead as well. Looking back in front, Dominic Charles crosses the line for your winner here at Sydney Motorsport Park. Michael Paisley is going to come in 2nd position. No other fights to be had here at the ending stages. Michael Paisley will come in 2nd. Mikhail Charles has done well to hold on here for this 3rd position. First time out at CSRO and he's on the podium, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Lee, what a magnificent drive. I'll definitely give driver of the day to him. Coming back from 13th, I believe it was on the grid, to get up into 4th. Marlon Young will come across the line in 5th. Followed by Christian Rajnath here in 6th position. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Please bring it down to the 1st turn. Please bring it around to the 1st turn.
I'm out, I guess.
No problem. Jaden Harrison will come in 6th, 7th, sorry.
Who's that?
Good job there from Christian. He's blinking his lights. He's very pleased with himself. Jaden Harrison is going to come across the line here in 7th. Dunmar Scott, who wasn't that far away, 8th. Machine Wallace as well as Stephen is going to come in 9th. And Stephen Pummels here is going to close off your final points position in 10th. Honorable mentions here is Kelvin and Roper, Antonio Campbell, and Raul Pertab. Some great fights here throughout the entire day. What an event it was. And I'm going to get myself in position now to talk to these guys here. Michael Paisley, can you make it around the lap to turn 1?
Wait right there.
No, I'm out of fuel.
I think Christian might want to push you out.
Yep.
Alright, if that can be done, let's get it done. Good racing by everyone. This was the best race I've ever had at CSRO as a race director. Thank you guys very much. And the two Trinidadians there on turn one. Mikhail is very much ecstatic, I believe, of his performance here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and conduct the interviews as is. We're gonna start off first with Mikhail Charles, your first time here at CSRO. Please let the audience know if this is your first time on Assetto Corsa. I don't believe so, but tell us a little bit about yourself here in the sim racing ring. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Mikhail Charles. I've been playing Assetto Corsa for like a few months, and I'm on keyboard and mouse. So and before I joined this league, I used to play this random public servers, and then I found this league, and then we're here now. So this was pretty fun.
Oh, sorry about that. Give me a sec here. Right, my cameras were all out of whack. Sorry about that. Yo, what did you just say? Keyboard and mouse? Get out of here, bro. Yeah, no. Listen, you can't race here anymore. You're cheating. You're cheating. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. Wow, that is amazing. I mean, I've spent the majority of my life on racing games with a controller. I have never tried keyboard and mouse, and even if I think I would do a very terrible job. I was pretty good on a controller though. But man, kudos to you there, bringing it home in third position for Trinidad as well, and welcome to CSRO. Michael, I didn't expect to see you up here, bro, but you are, and you got that second position in the bag. Please talk us through this one for us.
All right. Well, first of all, congratulations to Dominic. Race started well, went into turn one, and I think it was Dalmar Scott that got ahead of me. And I was just trying to put on pressure because I knew I had better race pace than him. And I probably forced him into a mistake. And then the race went on. I'll try and keep up with Dominic, but it just wasn't enough. And then after the pit stops, I think it was towards the last 10-15 minutes of the race where I realized that like it was going to be really close with my fuel. So as the laps went by and the time went by, I was just watching my fuel as it kept going down. So I had to start lifting and coasting for the last like 8-7 laps. And I just made it over the line with corners to spare. But yeah, good race.
Good race indeed. See, definitely what has happened there for the viewers to understand is probably your pace would have increased throughout the race. So what you would have calculated there for your pit stop or your entire race fuel just could not have sufficed. All right, thanks a lot there, Michael Paisley. And we take it to someone who's making himself pretty known here in the field. It's Dominic Charles once more, the Trinidadian here with a race win. Dominic, talk us through this one, and especially that issue there that you had with the back markers.
Hi, so first things first, well done to Michael and Mikhail. Good to see them just with that kind of pace, especially as they're not on wheel as well. That's really good to see. As for that incident, that was interesting. I saw the whole pack ahead of me, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna take it easy. And then like they just were all over the place. They were having a crazy battle in front there, and I ended up alongside someone coming out to the last corner, and he just turned in a little too much, cause I was trying to hold the inside and clipped him and spun around. I think I lost like 15 seconds there, and I just said, it's fine. I'll just try to finish the race with this damage I have and take my time. So I did.
Yeah, and you'll hear us if you look back at the stream saying that that was something that was really not a good it was not a good thought at the point in time. For me, I would have just waited on this very long straightaway to try and pass anyone if I needed to get by. But man, your pace was unstoppable today. Once again, double digits there on the timing sheet against Michael Paisley. Is there anything they can do to be faster?
Yeah, practice. It just comes with time. I mean, I haven't been racing for very long, but all you have to do is make sure when you practice, you're not just sitting here running laps, doing whatever, you know. You really need to focus and make every second count while you're practicing.
Most definitely. Good words there coming from Dominic Charles, and good racing here coming from the lot of you. I said it and I will say it once more for everyone to hear if you did not hear it. This was one of the best races I have been a race director and commentator on at CSR. I don't know if it's the cars, I don't know if the track, I don't know if the pedigree of drivers are to be congratulated for this, but thank you all so very much. I will now go and close off the stream. I'll be back with you guys shortly.
They're fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, will not respond to that person just yet. Uh, But as I close off the stream here, I can see you guys going off in the chat. I'm sorry I did not get to engage with you in the chat section there, but there are some members from CSR that would have been answering your questions if you did ask any questions, and also entertaining you guys. Apart from the entertainment that we had here, that was a magnificent race that we had at Sydney Motorsport Park. You saw the transition from day into night. It was done here. And for the first time in this series, and we do expect to do it much more as we go forward here with CSRO. Next weekend, stay with us. We head into round 3 of this Caribbean Single Make Championship. We will be heading to Long Beach, California. Yep, that street circuit there in Long Beach. It's going to be quite nice, I should say, to see these Porsches there on that very tight and demanding race course. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already, go ahead and like this video. Go ahead, browse the other videos that we have as well and put some likes on there as well. Every time you like a video, it gets thrown out there in the YouTube algorithm to say, hey, this is a very good video. People are liking it. Let's show it to more people. And then with that being said, others will be able to come and engage here in the chat with you. We'll have more viewers. And in the long run, it's going to be better for our drivers because they get to see it on a much wider basis and a much wider platform, right? So go ahead and like this video. If you have not already, subscribe, hit that notification bell as well to know every time we upload a video and go live on our channel. And don't forget that you can also share the video directly to your news feed on Facebook and other social media websites, and even send it as an email to other people there in the bottom of your phone or tablet or computer device. My name is Stefan. Thanks a lot for joining me today. Remember, round 3 is next weekend, and if it was anything like this, it's going to be a scorcher. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. I'll see you then.